Do you guys think there's a humane way to kill animals?
Yeah.
How would you do that?
Give them like a nice life. And then like, I don't know.
Not what they're doing on the video.
Yeah, just...
So this is considered RSPCA approved humane. This is standard practice.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, just quickly kill them
Oh my god.
Do you guys...
when they're already like old and have like a nice life. I mean, if we have to eat
Yeah.
meat, then that's the way.
Yeah. So do you think that's how most of these meats are getting produced? Because
No.
the age of most of these animals, pigs are 6 months old, chickens are 4 to 6 weeks old, and cows are only up to 4 years old. And that's only when they've been dairy cows. So the calves are getting killed, males within 2 weeks. That's veal. These animals can live naturally up to like 15 years, like your dogs. So we're actually killing them when they're babies, essentially.
Why don't you guys start your own farm and sell them?
Because we don't want to exploit animals, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
So we're against all animal exploitation. So if I had an animal here, would you want to pat it or would you want to kill and eat it?
I want to pet it.
So what does that tell you about our nature as humans, do you think? Like, do you think we're meant to eat meat if we can't even get the meat ourselves?
Yeah, no. I think it's a lot easier seeing it in the shopping centre and it's all packaged and...
Why is
I
that?
work in a deli and I sell meat. So like
Yeah.
it's like-
And I used to eat meat and I used to just see it as a product. We get used to the smell and the taste and everything, don't we? We don't really... The reason why we would get put off doing that is because there's a lot of blood in an animal. So we don't get that part of it when we eat the animal when it's processed.
Yeah.
So we're essentially getting it when it's all chopped up and packaged and looking, yeah. So the look on your faces when I'm saying these things, you don't look happy. Why aren't we happy about the way our food's getting produced? Shouldn't we be able to talk openly about these things? And this is telling us something, right?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Like if you go to a strawberry farm or an orange tree, do you feel bad about ripping that off the tree and eating it?
No.
So why do we feel bad, do you think? And what's the difference between them and a cat and a dog?
I would say nothing.
Nothing, right?
Nothing different. There's just this idea that owning cats and dogs and all that is okay, but killing, like, yeah, it's like...
Why do we draw this line between these animals?
That's how we've been brought up.
And do you think that there's, like we've already established there's no difference, right? So why are we getting told there's a difference?
Because dogs don't taste good.
Well, in some countries they kill and eat dogs and they say they're delicious. Apparently humans taste like pork. I don't know if you know that, but
Really?
yeah. If we don't think it's natural to see an animal be killed and we wouldn't want to kill it ourselves, why are we paying other people to kill these animals for us?
Convenience.
Convenience, culture. We've always done it.
Everyone does it. So
Everyone does it. So do you think that convenience, what would you choose, convenience or life? Taste or life? Do you think your actions are in alignment with that when you eat those products?
No.
So your morals and beliefs are the same as every other vegan. I guarantee all you guys are vegan at heart, and I don't mean that as like a catch line, like you probably wouldn't want to hurt an animal, but you've actually just been conditioned to think it's normal. Because when your morals and values tell you something and you live against them, you have this deep down guilt because you kind of know deep down, right? Like you kind of know when you're eating meat, sometimes the thought comes into your mind, doesn't it? Like a piggy or a cow, you block it out, right? So how much better do you think it will feel if you actually don't have to do any of that and you can be really in alignment with your morals and values and know that the decisions you're making align with who you are? Would that be better, do you think? You seem very much like, conflicted. What's conflicting?
She just likes meat too much.
Have you tried vegan meat?
Yeah.
What did you think? You went into it?
No.
What part of the taste of it?
I don't know. Yeah, I just don't like it.
Okay. And do you, yeah?
I don't really like meat except for like steak. I can't give up steak.
So what is it about the steak you think you couldn't... And when you say, I couldn't give up steak, people say my steak, right? And you didn't say it. People say my steak, my thing. Is it really ours to take? Like it's their body, right? Like you're eating the body of a cow.
Oh, I don't.
But that's the truth, right? But this is what I mean. What? But what I'm saying is this is the truth, and you guys are feeling revolted by the truth. Why are we revolted by the truth?
Kind of sick in a way.
Sorry?
It's quite sick in a way.
So why are we doing things that go against our most basic beliefs?
Ignore it.
Because you didn't know, right?
Yeah, you kind of ignore it as well.
You probably haven't thought this much about it. So what I would say is now you kind of know. Now the door's been opened, because I didn't know either. And I would say we all have an obligation to actually look further into it, not shy away from it. So if you shy away from it, you're remaining ignorant. Because you guys all have the ability, if you went plant-based or vegan, you'd all be able to support each other. You'd all be able to try it together. And if you didn't like it, you could go back. But if you tried it together, you'd all be in it together. And then you can hang out together. The main problem is most people don't want to do it because they don't want to be alienated from their friends or family, right? Would that be a concern, do you think? You don't want to sit at the dinner table and feel abnormal? But I can tell you it feels so much, the morals and beliefs, when you're living like with them, it feels so much better than just giving in. So if I gave you guys some information to take home, you could look into for yourselves. Just a card with some resources on it. Would you be interested to do that?
Sure.
All right. So there's one for you,
Thanks.
one for you, one for you, and I think I've got another one hiding here. Well, the thing is, like, trust me when I say about the taste. Like, the taste, cow's milk, for example, has a chemical that's addictive. It's called casomorphine. Okay, casein bonds with our chemicals to make casomorphine. It's actually to create a bond between the baby calf and the mum. So you are actually probably physically addicted to milk and cheese. And that milk is there to take a little baby cow and make it into a big cow. So those hormones in that, what do you think they do to our bodies? So I would say the plant milk, even though it might seem weird,
I only do the coconut milk.
well, there you go. So you're already on board. If you go to the supermarket, you can just go coconut milk, coconut ice cream, sorbet. We've got all the vegan. I know you guys probably just had some stuff then. I ate some
I
cheese
felt
by
so
accident
bad,
the other week. I was like, I'm not vegan anymore, no.
I just
No.
chopped it up 'cause I felt bad.
But this is the thing, right? Like, we can just make a different choice. That's it. It's not about changing your whole life. All you got to do is just change the things you eat and the products you buy. Well, you've been really patient. You've listened to what did the virtual reality, how'd that make you feel
Oh, that was so sad. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I
for a
got
minute?
a bit dizzy, so
Yeah. How did it make you feel? Just, yeah. Can you imagine working in these places?
How do they do that? Don't they feel bad?
So they actually get desensitized. You can become desensitized to violence. And the thing is that when they become desensitized to that form of violence, in the areas, they have higher chances of PTSD, domestic violence, depression. Because if you imagine if you're standing there slitting throats all day and like chopping up animals, how are you going to go home and lead a normal life with your family? And
Insane.
so not only is it, I'll tell you this, it's not only about health, it's about these people, it's human rights as well, if you don't want these people in these places. It's about the environment. It's the leading cause of climate change is animal agriculture. So our planet is being destroyed by these
the
practices.
amount of water that gets used up by these places is insane. There
It's
was a
insane.
documentary on it.
Yeah, was it like Cowspiracy or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cowspiracy shows you all the facts. So it's not, you can, if someone says to you like, oh, what are you going to change? Like it's just, what you eat, whatever. You're actually, one person is having
Even
all the
just
water, all the animals, all the grain, everything you're saving,
Yeah.
So on here, there's a thing called Vegan 22. You can sign up through Facebook or on a website. They give you a free mentor, recipes, places to eat, free, any questions you've got, and you can just try it for 22 days. Just try it, and if you don't like it, because it takes 21 days to break a habit, so they do it for 22 so you can have enough time to like, good on you guys, thank you so much.
Thank
Let me
you.
give you a little hug, thank you. Good on you, mate, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, take
Thank you.
care, all the best, guys.